Hello everyone, it's Selva Pankaj here, and very nice to come back on another Thinking into Character short, sharp lesson. And today I'm just going to talk about something very interesting, and in fact Bob used to say this is the best thing he ever learned in the last many years of studying this material. Is something called a stick person, and I'm just going to sort of share this little book with you, and then this little diagram that I'm going to talk about today. And I'm just going to kickstart this with a statement from my book. And I say, I hope you can see that you have a major role to play in the way your life unfolds every day. We all have deep reservoir of potential, but the challenge is to recognize that potential and maximize it. That has to do with how we think. Thoughts influence outputs, and whether we are thinking about solutions or whether we are thinking about problems can have a massive impact on our results. Thinking is linked to the mind. Mind is linked to mental health. The body is linked to the physical health, and mind is linked to the mental health. And as we all know, mental health issues are massive at the moment, and we need to see how we can tackle this. And the challenge we have is none of us have seen the mind, and therefore we struggle to explain the concept. And here we are talking about a drawing, which is not the mind, but it is a drawing which was drawn in 1934 by Dr. Truman Fleet in Texas, United States. And he said, look, you need a picture to explain the mind, and that is the picture. And then effectively the mind has got two elements to it. One is the educated mind, other one is the emotional mind. And the mind then is linked to a body, and the body is an instrument of the mind. And what we think and what we entertain, what we emotionalize, this body moves. And that's what you need to understand, and that's what thinking into character helps you. So through the educated mind, we have the sensory factors. We can see, hear, smell, taste and touch, as we call it here. And then all sorts of information is flowing through. And then we have a choice to take that to our emotional mind. And once we take it to the emotional mind and we impress upon the emotional mind, this body moves. Nobody can stop it at that point. And the trick is, how do you take it from the educated mind to the emotional mind? And you can learn more about it, and I'll talk more about it in my future lessons. And when that body takes that emotional mind and we take action, then the physics kicks in. Very simple. Every action has got its equal and opposite reaction. So you take action, then the nature reacts to it, and by the reaction your circumstances change, your results changes, and everything changes. So therefore, by understanding this simple concept, you can really change your results. You can really achieve whatever you want. But the problem, as I was saying, is we're just talking about in abstract, but we didn't have a picture. And I think if you can go to Thinking into Character, our website, and we have our book called The Thinking into Character, and it is a proven methodology for the creation of success and fulfillment. And by understanding this, you can clearly change your life. And let me pick up some of the other issues which will be quite useful for you to get a feeling, because this is also linked with biology. This is also linked with neuroscience. A rather simple way of looking at the mental and the physical interaction is to understand that when the conscious mind creates an idea, this induces a corresponding vibration in the voluntary nervous system. In turn, getting emotionally involved in that idea causes a current to be generated in the involuntary system of nerves, which we refer as the subconscious mind. This process instigates the creative process. This is how thoughts become results. It is so simple, but unfortunately, this is not explained properly, and therefore it is misunderstood. And there are so many people creating so many things, but they have something called an unconscious competence. They do that without understanding how they are doing. And if you go and ask them, how did you do it? They say, I just do it. But they have the unconscious competence, but thinking into character enables you to do this consciously. So you can have conscious competence and you can learn this material, and therefore you can achieve anything that you want. It doesn't needs to be relating to business or commercial success. It is about changing your lifestyle, and it's a great piece of information there. The website, it's tic.uk.com. We are launching our franchise business now because it gives opportunity for everybody to learn this material and everybody to spare this information all over the globe. Thank you for listening. I'll be providing more videos in the future and look forward to working with you.